My name is Dijon Evans, and I'm here to help you tell the truth about Kratom. I was 16 when I was injured, and I had a cast put on my leg too tight. It cut off the circulation and killed the nerves. I have nerve damage that is the worst condition known to man, and the pain that it causes, it feels like my body is on fire. And in 2016, when my prescriptions for opioids were cut off, I tried for about 7 months. And one of my friends online, I was talking with her, and another friend saw me say, I can't do this anymore. Prior to that, I had made a plan to take my own life. I had gone to medical school and had to take a medical leave of absence because of my condition. And when he told me what Kratom was, I laughed. I mocked him. I mocked Kratom, not him. I laughed. I just did not believe it at all. But I was desperate. But what I found was hope. I ordered my first order of Kratom, and before that, I had been bedridden for over 10 years. I could not do anything for myself. So instead of the 2 to 3 days it would normally take to get your order, 6 days had gone by. And I thought, see, it was just a scam, just a way to someone to profit off other people's misery. I had a friend come over and help me out of bed and into my wheelchair. And when she left, I was on my way out the door. I was literally out the door to complete my plan. I was a half an hour away from taking my own life. When I was out the door and on my front porch, the mailman showed up and he handed me a package. And it was my order of Kratom. I mean, you can find a lot of meaning in that. Like I said, was half an hour away from taking my own life. And the order was late, and the mailman showed up and handed me my package at the worst moment in my life. I had nothing to lose and everything to gain. So I went back in the house and I followed the directions, and I took my half a teaspoon of Kratom with water. It wasn't the most pleasant thing to taste, but it definitely wasn't the worst. And the thing about Kratom is it doesn't give you that brain fog that opioids do. It doesn't give you a high. It doesn't change your thinking. It's just something that all of a sudden you realize, I feel better. You know, it got me to the point to where I could do this. It doesn't take away all your pain, doesn't take away all mine, but it gets it to a tolerable level. You know, I can exist, I can do this. You need to respect anything that you're going to put in your body, and you need to be smart about it. You don't want to mix it with anything. You want to learn about it. You want to do your own due diligence. And if you have a lot of medical conditions, be prepared. Take all the information that you can find and talk to your doctors about it. I love what the Global Kratom Coalition is doing. We needed help here in California desperately, and Global Kratom Coalition came in and got it into a hearing really quickly. I worry about the small vendors, and I have a lot of friends who are vendors. I don't want to see anyone pushed out of business. But as a consumer, as someone who now is very responsible with what I put into my body, we need regulations. We need clean rooms and vendors. We need things to be lab tested. We need to be assured that what we're taking is Kratom and not other dietary supplements being labeled as Kratom. We don't need the 7-OH tablets. We do not need those 7-OH tablets. Those are going to be the downfall of Kratom. We need regulations. We need some limits. A lot of people don't want to hear that, but we need them. We need to be responsible consumers and responsible vendors so that we don't lose Kratom. This plant is a miracle, and we cannot afford to lose it. We need to be able to cut out the drama and come together and fight for this plant so we don't lose it. I can't afford to lose it, and I know I'm not the only one.